everyone, I'm the Trico1 and welcome back to more Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we caught a good chunk of legendaries in the form of Manaphy and some Fion, and the three forces of nature, along with Giratina. And in this episode, I actually figured out what was wrong. So, I'm not actually playing on my main save. I'm playing on my other account for this LP because I didn't want to delete my main save of this game. Apparently, it's not just the game that needs to be on there. You need to have a save file. So, I quickly just went and did it. It didn't take too long, but you're the one who accepted my request. Well then, let's get right to business. There's an old tale that's long been told in the Hisui region about a dark nightmare that visits people on lonely paths at night. Never put any stock in myself until I saw it. I saw a terrifying black ogre just like the one in the stories. They say that people who are trapped in the nightmares it creates never wake up. We can't wait for someone to fall victim to it. We gotta act before that can happen. I saw it near the Clamor Cliffs, partway up Mount Coronet. And it was when I was out walking alone at night, just like the old stories say. Be careful you go in search of it. I wouldn't want you to lose your life over this. So I actually did not go and do the incarnate forces. Where is this other? Oh, yeah, when you catch everything in an area, you will get a little stamp for it. So I've got everything in Obsidian Field ones, so at least I got to show that. I forgot about that, actually. Where is it? Token of gratitude. Ah. So, yeah, I'm gonna quickly go and grab my incarnate Pokemon. Here, and we're gonna get these done. They won't take any time at all. They'll be very quick. Because all we gotta do is really just use Sand Steer in Agile style really quick. Yeah, like literally, because it's 5, 7, 9. We'll get it done. You already know. I wish they had used Wild Bolt, Storm, and Extra Sensory instead of just using Crunch, but oh well. We're gonna go to the Obsidian Field ones first, just to get this done. This will be very quick. I'm not really too concerned about getting it done. But we're gonna speak with you first. Aha, you must be David, right? Hello, I heard about you from May. Thank you for taking on my request. I'll get right to the point. Once I was little, I got lost here in the Obsidian Fields. I was wandering around in tears when I stumbled across a field of beautiful flowers. That's where I met it. A Pokemon I've never seen before. Gave me a flower and then set off walking as if to guide me somewhere. So I followed it and led me back to a place I recognized. Thanks to that Pokemon, I made it home safely. But I never got to properly thank it. I like to find it again and tell it how grateful I am. Only problem is, I haven't been able to find the field of flowers. So I'd like you to help me. Here, this is the only clue I got. Gracidea! Let's call it Gracidea flower. It's the same flower as the one of the Pokemon gave me. Please find the field of Gracidea flowers here in the Obsidian Fieldlands for me. Oh, I will. But, of course, I have some other things to do. So I guess while I do this real quick, I want to kind of just talk about We're gonna be like this, aren't we? Come on, man. I don't want to be doing this for quite literally hours. It's gonna be like one of these. It's gonna be like this, isn't it? This is how we're gonna be treating this episode, isn't it? You want to just mess around and not work for me because you think it's funny. Great. Anyways, I'm going to start now talking again about what I was going to talk about. So, I've been seeing a lot of people like play like harder versions of these games. Damn, accuracy. And I don't ever think I'll play those, nor do I think I want to. As most of what I've seen of them is that it just feels like it's not exactly hard as it's annoying. Let's see here. That's 7. Wait. 7, 8, 10. Oh, I'm done. Right? I'm just gonna guess I'm done. I want to be done. I'm just gonna quickly just check. You done? Okay, same deal. I'll do agile 3 times, extra sensory, and 1 bleak one. What I've seen is that they'll add like these custom forms, but really it's just a different typing with just a different color palette. And I get like you can't really do much with it, but it's just like at that point I'd rather you just don't. If you get what I mean. Like, I'd rather just play through the game normally than have to, find all these, totally unique forms, you know? I don't know, it's my own opinion, and of course there are people that do like doing them, but doing, like, super hard, a game is only hard if you like make it somewhat challenging without like exclusively making it just annoyingly hard to play. Like, don't make a game. Thanks for really helping me pause here. But don't make a game where like gym leaders have, like, I'm not gonna play a game where gym leaders have 6 Pokemon, fully EV trained Pokemon with max stats at the beginning of the game, with the best possible moveset they can ever have, with great items, while I'm given like mediocre Pokemon in comparison, and like it's clearly an unfair advantage. That's where I feel like Driano ROM hacks do it perfectly. Like, yes, some Pokemon do get, like, custom moves. Like, I'm gonna use Volt White too. Like, yeah, Roxy's, what? Oh, I just gotta use Agile Style one more time. That's fine. I forgot it was the only one that didn't do it. Like, Roxy has a coughing with Flamethrower and Thunderbolt, from what I remember, right? That's fine, because it's a coughing, and it's not exactly strong, So having it have those type of moves, like, I still can get around it, as the only thing it's really helping it against is a is the Magnemites in those areas. But other than that, it's not like making it a busted Pokemon. It's not like it was a I'm just gonna say Charmeleon with Flamethrower. That's just stupid. There's like no challenge there. That's a mom with one of its best moves hitting you with stab. Okay, now anyways, we're gonna actually do this side quest. All we gotta do, because I know it was gonna be really easy to go and do, is we just gotta go over here. You remember that this place has kind of just a bland, dead area. This seems to be the flower field Medi has been looking for. Is this the field from back then? Flowers may be withered, but I remember these surroundings exactly. This has to be the place. Excuse me, can you hear me, kind Pokemon? A long time ago, I got lost out here and you guided me back. I don't know if I have made it home without you, so I just came to say thank you so much. The flowers! You know, that's actually something I never noticed with Shaman's model of having those flowers appear, because with the recently leaked beta designs, Shaman actually was going to have those flowers just appear all over its body, but they removed it. But I like to see that they kind of made a reference back to its beta model. I'll make sure to thank Mai for pointing me toward you as well. I suppose you'll be staying here to study that Pokemon? Well, good luck with that. Take care. You know you want to join me. Come on, just come along. Thank you. Grit Rock. Okay. I don't know why I do that. Like, it's clearly not going to help speed things up. But I like to think it does. So, Shaman in the next Pokemon. Gee, I wonder what the next Pokemon is. I'm just going to say it. Darkrai. Shaman and Darkrai are not needed in order to complete the Pokedex. Nor do you need to actually catch them in order to see Arceus. This is due to the fact that you would need to have a save file of Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl or Sword and Shield. You need both games, but you know what I mean. In order to actually find these Pokemon. Of course, if you don't have them, then you can't even get them. So it would kind of be a little shitty thing to do of, hey, you need to have this game in order to catch this Pokemon. Right. Actually, I'm kind of glad I separated these two into two separate episodes. I didn't realize this was going to take so long. But then again, I did do that beginning part with the Incarnates, so. Darkrai's really easy. Fly over here. Oh, he's so spooky. This is such a badass Pokemon. Why were you locked behind an event? Where are you? I'm just gonna counter you. Why not? Just fight it normally. Ow! I always find Death kind of be the, ironically, the one Pokemon that honestly has the easiest time of weakening stuff. I'm gonna Ice Beam you. Oh, good. You're using Dark Void. I actually want you to do that, so that way, yeah. Now I can tax you, because you're at low enough HP for my liking. I love that they made legendaries easy to catch in this game. It's just such a nice, refreshing thing. Outstanding! Now everyone will be able to rest easy. Yes, now no one else will fall victim to such dark nightmares. I suppose I better be heading back home myself now. I won't ever forget what you did. Farewell, young one. Alright, so yeah, that was a pretty simple thing, right? Watch Darkrai be completed. Okay, no. Alright, so yeah, Darkrai's not hard. You just gotta use Strong Style Dark Void 3 times and you'll be done. Like, it's not hard at all to do some of these Pokemon, especially the legendaries. Because I think they know that, yeah, you're gonna struggle a little bit to get some of these legendaries. You would have struggled a lot to get some of these legendaries done due to them being one-time things. But now that we've completed the Incarnates whole dex entries, we can now go here. The Ancient Retreat. Talk to Kagita. Ah, you've arrived. You now know so much about Landorus, Tornadus, and even Thunderous. Well done. In more normal times, I would bid you those 3 fly 3 as in is their nature. But we are yet fresh from tearing the space-time rift. Until its after effects fade entirely, perhaps it's better to keep our trio contained. Now it's time to tell you the rest. There's one more of that cohort. Come. More. This is Enamorus, a Pokemon hailed as the Herald of Spring. Enamorus is not particularly given to ill behavior, but I imagined you'd like to document her for your Pokedex, wouldn't you? Catch her, then, if you like. She always flits about in the Crimson Mirelands. Yes, now we gotta go capture another one. Yay. This Pokemon is probably used as the biggest controversial point between competitive Pokemon players. You want to know the reasoning? It's simple. It's a controversial vote within PK hexing in Pokemon for competitive. The reasoning is that you only can catch one Enamorus per save file. One. This doesn't sound bad, as that is the typical term for most legendaries, but all these other legendaries are in main series games, and you're easily able to find out what IVs they have before you start training one up. Enamorus is the sole exception to this rule. Enamorus doesn't have... You don't know what Enamorus's IVs are until you transfer it up to Scarlet and Violet. You can't see IVs in Legends Arceus, and you need to save in order to see it. This means if you get bad IVs, you have to replay through this whole game again. Do the whole Volo fight again. Pokemon! I threw so many plum beans. And if you don't get the right IVs, yeah, you gotta replay through the whole game again just to see what IVs you could have gotten. I'm gonna try and bait you into using some of your moves so that way I can just have you done before I catch you. So a bit of agile kicking, because this is 4 times resistance, so it should do like almost nothing. Good. Yeah, there we go. I wanted you to at least use that once. Alright, you know what? That's fine, because I can use agile moves 3 times in a row. Because I think I do have to complete you before I can get whatever else is next. No, there's no 5th member, trust me. You just get something else for it. Tornadus was the only hard legendary in this entire endeavor. But yeah. Enamorus is a pain in the ass Pokemon to figure out for IVs. And you want to know the worst part is, I think it actually is somewhat of a player in the VGC game. So you do want to use that Pokemon for like Trick Room teams. So yeah, if you don't mind, I'm going to just quickly go and do this. It will take like 0 time at all. Purdue, I'm inquiring of your species to die. Yeah, might as well just do this real quick before anything, right? Again, you cannot get a shiny Enamorus due to, well, logistical reasons. Not really logistical reasons, but you know what I mean. You won't be able to get a shiny one, nor can you yet. What? Kill the Psyduck! I don't care about some stupid thing. Thank you. If you're wondering my viewpoint about using PK hacks for competitive Pokemon, as long as you're not giving them like unfair stats or illegal moves or whatnot, I don't care. It's based on the skill of the player, not based on how well a Pokemon was made. Or how a Pokemon was made. Are you? I had used a strong style move. God damn it. Stupid piece of... I hate this game. I hate this game so bad. No, I love this game. Honestly, I think this is a great Pokemon game. Honestly, I want remakes to kind of just be like this now, if you ask me. Like, I don't really want a game like Heart Gold or Soul Silver or Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl anymore. This honestly is a perfect experience for me. Like, this I felt like was the remake, is like the Sinnoh game I wanted. Instead of, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. This is how I feel like they should go in the direction of doing, a return to a region. Do it like the past or a future of the region. That'd be so cool. Aha, you've caught an Amorous as well. You know so much about her. Amorous arrives in Hisui once winter has passed. It's the epithet Herald of Spring. Her company, when I have the pleasure, is of great help. She ferries me hither and yon across Hisui, but I'll leave her in your care for now, I suppose. Indeed, even you can hardly expect to live for all time, surely, but she will be in your care for now. Here, this is the reveal glass. You use this on Amorous and her brethren. They will assume different forms. You, Amorous, and her brethren have something in common. You all tend to stir the pot of life. Do not mistake me. I mean this positively. If everything were straightforward, what meaning would there be in living as long as we do? Once there was a god of field, once there was a god of spring. Upon Hisui winds it healed, brought life to every growing thing. Was that how the old verse went? I have passed on to you all there is to pass. Where history goes from here, I'll leave to you and your companions to see through. By the way, these requests are required in order to complete the game. We all know what the incarnate forms of the original 3 are, but some people probably don't know what Enamorous is, so I'll at least show this one off. Honestly, I love this form so much more. She becomes a turtle. And it's like, I think it's a redneck slider turtle? Red slider turtle? It has like the webbed feet. Or no, like... God, what is that turtle called? The soft shell. Soft shell turtle. That's what she becomes. Alright. Well, I believe that is all that I can do other than completing the Pokedex. Next time you see me, I will have completed the Pokedex, but for all of one. God help me. This honestly won't be that bad, but oh, I'm not looking forward to it still. Oh boy. Yeah, no, this is not gonna be a fun time watching you at night. But in any case, I will do this in my own time starting now. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye!